People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.mysaponified.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And today I'm making a classic, a favorite, a scent that sells out every single time I've made it, that I've been making for 9 years. It's called Cherry Lavender. Traditionally, I put purple with it, and pink, and white. Okay, there we go. It has canola oil, olive oil, and coconut oil in it. This is a remake. The original had grapeseed oil. I replaced that with the olive oil. The grapeseed oil does wonderful things to your skin, but it doesn't last very long, so your soap ends up with DOS, which is known as dreaded orange spots, but basically it means I never could say it right. Degradative oxidation after saponification, or DOS. It makes little orange spots in your soap when the soap breaks down because of oil that would not. Basically, the short answer is the particular oil started to go rancid, and since it's suspended in a soap format, it shows up as an orange spot. So that oil got replaced, and I'm going with olive oil because it has a longer shelf life. Canola oil has a long shelf life, and coconut oil doesn't ever go rancid, period. So, This soap also has glycerin in it, salt, and sugar. Helps the bubbles, conditions the skin, helps the hardness of the soap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is a tablespoon. So the glycerin is in. Let me go get the lye water. Make sure the glycerin is completely dissolved. Glycerin has the same molecular structure as oil, so basically it dissolves nearly instantly, but not necessarily always. So you can't just assume one swish around with a spatula is going to do the trick. This is going to be a 5-pound batch, so I got my 17 divider slab mode. But just in case there's an overflow, I have a little something to catch the overflow. I highly doubt it is going to be an overflow, though, trust me. Let me make sure the glycerin is completely incorporated before I do anything. Don't know if you can see the bubbles. Well, actually, you can't see anything. Let me move this. Those bubbles are caused by the glycerin. It also makes the soap really bubbly. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is move this out your way so you can see what I'm doing. And then I'll put it back when it's time to fill the mold. I said, this has both sugar and salt in it, some of which did not completely dissolve, and that's when the strainer comes in handy. That gives rest down the toilet, or the sink rather, in some very hot water so that it will dissolve and not cause any issues. There we go. Now we're going just for emulsion, so that way I could blend the colors. And then it goes directly into Did I mention this is cherry, lavender, equal parts? It just occurred to me. Probably not heard because my Bluetooth just said it disconnected. So hopefully my voice is picking up on the microphone. Have emulsification. Here, I'm using the last of my Pow Pow purple, so that's going to be a light purple. And tickled pink mica. Hopefully. Well, it's showing up as a pale, almost pastel purple. And this is a pastel taupe, so that's going to work out. I'm thinking a little more. Yeah. So a little here, and then the rest is going to have some titanium dioxide in it because the batter of this soap tends to be yellow, and I'm not going for yellow, I'm going for white. Bring this Pretty Kitty pink. Both of those are stable, so it'll make a purple that won't morph. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. Let's find out. That made a deeper pink. So let's get some more blue going. That might be too much blue. But the end result's going to be a purple. That's definitely a purple now. Okay. Since that wants to spill, pour it over in here where the pink is. I'm going to add some more blue. That's way more than I intended. But hey, that's part of the fun. Now we have a color that's definitely pretty. And is that trace. Now we come over here to the pink. Definitely a trace. This is going to be a drop swirl, so the fact that that's not completely a trace is not going to matter. It's past emulsification, and I need it to go, need the colors to go through. So yeah. Is at a light trace. So now we're going to just pull this completely in. And the spatula busy. Maybe grab a bigger spatula. Yep. Like this one. I love this bowl. Every drop out. Man, oh, that's not good. There we go. That's all I can scrape out of there. Basically, I'm getting rid of all the bubbles. There was a lot of bubbles. Now, make sure you can see what I see. So don't miss none of the magic. Yeah. Now we're going to take the pretty purple, which I don't think I could duplicate if I tried, because of the way I did it. And we're going to take the tickle pink. And we're going to just add it in random places. Then we're going to scrape it out. Isn't that a very pretty purple? It's not the purple that I was going for, but I'm real happy with what it came into. Turned into, rather. And there's a little couple of streaks of blue from when I was mixing it. But no big whoop. It'll just enhance the look. Oh, my back is already hurting. And I'm thinking I'm going to do a chopstick swirl on here, just to make sure all the colors are represented on the top. Yeah. Instead of in just one spot. Yeah. This will make 18 bars. So be on the lookout for that after it cures. Last time I made, well actually the last two times I made cherry lavender, I made it with my other slide mode, which only gave 15 bars. So this will have 3 more than those, than that one. The original, the very first cherry lavender I made, I only had one slide mode and it only gave like 9 pieces. So yeah. The more I make it, the bigger it gets apparently. Mainly because it's a popular scent. And part of the reason I don't make it often is because half the time the lavender or the cherry gum is sold out. And this time I happened to get them both at the same time. So I put them together at the same time and made a favorite. Yeah. So that's that. Let me get a skewer. Specifically, a stainless steel chopstick. And I'm going to go down and up, 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 all the way around it. And you'll see in a minute, it makes a real pretty pattern when I do that. And then I'll do it from this side. Fortunately, I'm ambidextrous. Now, around and through. like I said, no overflow. And that's what I have now. Is that pretty or what? Whew. Cherry lavender is in there, and I am missing a step. Ha! Hold on. Forgot the dividers. Yeah. Okay, line up the handle, screw it back, drop it in. Those gonna be thick pieces. Did I slam it enough? Yeah. Okay. That's one of the reasons why I slam it and then go like this, so that way you don't have one bar that's higher than another bar because it didn't spread all the way out. So, gotta get rid of all those bubbles. I think I might need to put a spacer on the side there to take up, I know what I mean, I'm not getting it up my mouth properly. There's a little opening right here that will make it real difficult when it's time to separate it, unless I put something there that takes up that spot. Yeah. And maybe a side spacer. Right back. I actually have a spacer designed for that. We'll go with this side. Actually, no. Because I make one of the bars kind of wonky. So we'll just dig that on out of there. Okay. We'll use these. Same effect, but not so obvious on the sides. And if necessary, I'll just use the tack cutter to cut the edges. There's a little soap that just fell in there. There. That looks amazing. Yeah. Let me get these gloves off so I can show you what I got. There we go. Let's see, can I turn the flash on? Yes, I can. There we go. Cherry lavender. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye now. Cherry lavender, y'all. The purple was going to be Pow Pow Purple. Let me turn this flash on. Excuse me. The purple was going to be Pow Pow Purple, but I ran out of it. So I mixed it with Pretty Kitty Pink and Caribbean Blue. So Pretty Kitty Pink, Caribbean Blue, and what was left of the Pow Pow Purple became that gorgeous color right there. And then the pink is Pretty Pink, both by Mad Micas. The Caribbean Blue was by Brambleberry. And I put some spacers in there so that way we avoid that gap that be happening, because this mold is actually bigger than the Brambleberry slab liner. And yeah, the dividers give me like this much space in between, so I just put, something to push those edges in, so that way I get the bars. I mean, it makes the end, pieces a little wonky, but yeah. And that's my cherry lavender. I've been making this particular fragrance for 9 years. The first original one had 9 bars. The bars after that had 15. This one has 18. So, yeah. Seems like the more I make it, the bigger it gets. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now. Isn't it gorgeous? Yep, yep.